On May 26th, the farmers and ranchers can begin signing up for assistance through the Coronavirus Food Assistance Program. President Trump announced that new initiative on Tuesday, providing $19 billion in funding to agricultural producers and food assistance to American families. I do want to now bring in American Farm Bureau Federation economist Shelby Myers to talk more about that order. Hi, Shelby. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
To start off, what does your organization think about that announcement from the president?
Well, we are very grateful to the administration and Congress for recognizing that this is a perfect storm of circumstances for farmers, and following what's been a down farm economy and a prolonged trade war, this is much needed relief that will come at a critical time to our farmers and ranchers.
Farmers and ranchers have, of course, been impacted widely throughout this pandemic, but which sector of the farming industry has been hurt the most during this outbreak?
Well, as you know, it's stretched far and wide, and this program in particular is going to help those commodities that have seen a price decrease of at least 5%. And in particular, in mid-April, we've seen hog future prices fall almost 53%. Live cattle has fallen at least 25%, and cotton has also fallen 25%. And so some of those are the big ones that we've seen hit hardest. And this will go to help any of those that have had at least a 5% price decrease.
Many farmers have had to implement changes in their sales models during this pandemic, selling some directly to consumers to make up for the sharp drop in demand from restaurants. How have local farmers been navigating those changes throughout this time?
This has certainly created a disruption in the supply chain that we've never seen before. We've had such a perfect, well-tuned supply chain, and so many farmers have had the opportunity to pivot and find alternative places for their products. But unfortunately, some farmers and ranchers have been forced to dump or plow over their farm products, and this aid package will help compensate, maybe not make them quite whole, but help mitigate those challenges that they've had financially.
One large challenge that we've seen in the supply chain, specifically for meat farmers, is the processing plants that were forced to shut down because of coronavirus outbreaks within those facilities. They are now starting to reopen, and the president did ask them to do so under the Defense Production Act, saying they will get the federal support they need to be able to operate safely. How important is it for farmers, for those processing plants to be reopening and getting their product to U.S. consumers?
It's incredibly important to have those processing facilities available. Livestock is ready when it's ready, and so to have those facilities come back online is crucial to getting those animals that are ready to go to market have a place to go. And so we appreciate that is the opportunity to give those products somewhere, as well as we hope to continue to see the safety of those workers and their families upheld to the highest standard.
And with all of the issues that have been caused by the coronavirus pandemic, the biggest question is what happens in the future. How will this outbreak have a long-term ripple effect on the farming economy?
We're still evaluating the long-term effects. I think we're still in the middle of those, but as of right now, we have seen farm bankruptcies increase 23% since in March of 2020, compared to what they were in March of 2019. And as those situations continue to persevere, it's going to be a tough time in the rural economy and the farm economy, but our members are ready to persevere, and farmers and ranchers are ready to face whatever challenges come ahead to continue to still provide a plentiful food supply for the United States.
All right, Shelby Myers, an economist from the American Farm Bureau Federation, joining us to discuss the impact of the pandemic on farmers here in the U.S. Thanks so much for coming on the show today, Shelby.
Thanks for having me.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.